What would you rate them out of 10?
Cash.
Cash from day one, yeah. How often is this investment on your mind? A family member came up to you and they were looking at buying an investment property, but they weren't too sure about whether to buy a property with a tenant in place or not. What would you say to them?
I would say...
Come here today to sunny Glasgow from Manchester to meet Alison, who's bought her very first investment property with a tenant in place through Let Property. She's invited me here to tell me all about it and to show me the area in which she's bought. So let's crack on. Let's go and see Alison.
I was going to take you along to the property actually and just show it to you. This is quite a good area for investments because it's quite an up-and-coming area. There are some more expensive new build flats with balconies and, you know, luxury kind of spec. But the main housing stock of the area is sort of post-war housing, which is a bit more affordable. So it lends itself quite well to a buy-to-let because you get quite a good return on your investment.
Can I ask, what got you involved in investing in property and tenanted property in the first place?
I'm trying to actually do a bit of retirement planning actually.
Okay.
Once I have a few properties up and running, tenants in them, they're going to generate some income for me.
Yeah.
So without doing a lot of work.
So what made you decide in going for a property with a tenant already in place as opposed to a property without a tenant?
Having a tenant in place was really fantastic because it's been the least work and the least hassle of all the properties that I've actually bought.
So what was it like having that income from day one of the transaction?
Excellent. Yeah, really excellent.
What did you think to the overall service from Let Property?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
What would you rate them out of 10?
9 or 10. You know, I suppose for me, just at the time, I didn't really know what to expect. And I have to say they did surpass my expectations because, you know, sometimes when what I would say is that it's quite a different style of actually buying something.
Well, it's not a well-known method, and that's
isn't.
that's.
And I think that can sometimes be a little bit daunting for a buyer.
I mean, what would you say now? You've experienced everything yourself. If somebody, a friend or a family member, came up to you and they were looking at buying a investment property, but they weren't too sure about whether to buy a property with a tenant in place or not, what would you say to them?
I would say, in my experience, albeit limited, it's the easiest way to do it. And I would say that it's the most kind of hassle-free. So this is actually the property here.
All right, wonderful. Why this property? Why in this area? And did you consider any other properties?
Yeah, well, I guess, you know, as an investor, I'm always looking at what's on the market. This particular property appealed to me because it's affordable. It was sold to me with tenants in place, which was fantastic, but if the tenants leave, it's easily rentable. This area is so popular with students, families, and things are always rented. The rental turnover is quite quick, as I can see on Rightmove, because their properties are affordable to rent as well. So it's quite a large flat. It's got 3 bedrooms, so you know, there'd be quite a wide range of people that might want to rent that. Yeah.
So Alison, did you view the property before purchasing, or did you see all the...
No, I didn't view it.
Right. And you were confident with the way that Let Property had actually gone in and taken all the photography and footage for you?
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't really any different to anyone else selling, in terms of, you know, that there was a you know, an ability to actually see the property brochure.
Yeah.
And to know a bit about the property rental, you know, how much it was going to generate.
Yeah. Between seeing the property on Rightmove and paying the buyer's premium, What was it like between that process?
So I paid the premium, and really what the solicitors obviously then took over and did all the legal stuff, as you would with any other property purchase. And then by the time that was all done, basically, I think it was like the 1st of the month, 1st of May, and I just got the rent in, so that was great.
And it was great seeing the rent in as soon as that transaction had
Exactly.
taken place. Yeah. And I suppose the other aspect to look at is the fact that there was no vacant period. The tenant was already in there, and there was no need to renovate the property.
Absolutely,
and really, the tenants still stayed in. They unaffected by any of the process whatsoever.
Yeah, they just are paying, I haven't changed the rent, so they're just paying the same, just to a different person. And so from their point of view, I think they're really happy.
Yeah.
So I'd be looking to have options and financial freedom.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel that that's what property investment can bring to me. I might want to retire early and go off to the sun.
But it gives you options.
Exactly, yeah.
And would you use let property again for your next purchase?
Yeah, I definitely would, yeah.
What 3 words would you use to explain your experience with them?
Organised. It was well organised. Cash. Because you get the cash
from day one,
pretty quickly.
Okay.
Seamless in terms of for the tenants as well.
With regards to the communication that you experienced throughout the whole process, were you happy with everything, the support that you got from everybody at Let Property during the whole process? Yeah,
so I think they're quite accustomed to actually explaining to their potential buyers why this is slightly different from a normal process of buying property. It was absolutely fine to get in touch with people. There was no problem there. They were friendly. They were nice. Yeah, it was all good.
Brilliant. How often is this investment on your mind?
Not that often, I have to say. I really.
So it's in the background and it's earning you money. So it's passive income.
Basically,
yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, Alison, should we take a closer look? See what the property's like?
So it's top floor.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Alison. It looks a lovely property.
Yeah. I'm really pleased with it, and as I say, it's been good to me so far.
Brilliant.